Ty, you don't normally see a game in which you have scored 60-34 in the paint, scoring more field goals, turn the ball over 7 fewer times. You don't normally lose that game, so I guess what do you kind of make of some of the numbers that you see out there and the outcome?
Yeah, it was tough when we went over it as a coaching staff, but, we shot 8 for 33 from three. I think missed all 10 of them in the fourth quarter. And that could have been on me, too. I thought Paul and Marcus got tired. Played a little too many minutes. I should have probably held PG out a couple more minutes in that fourth quarter if I could have. So that's on me, but I thought they got tired down the stretch. And so, and then John, he played, I think, 18 straight minutes or something like that as well. So, but when you're shorthanded, with Reggie going out, and Luke being out, so we just had to try to muster it up the best way we could. But I could have did a better job of just trying to, steal Marcus and PG a little rest, if I could.
What makes this Jazz team so hard to defend and play against?
Oh, well, they got, some veteran players, but they got some good scoring with Sexton coming off the bench. You got Clarkson and Conley starting the game. Conley's one of the most underrated point guards, I think, in the history of the game, him and Andre Miller. And so they got good guys that control the game. And then you got Marketing, who is a really good player. And then Olenek, who's a savvy veteran. And then when they started, small, it kind of put us, at a disadvantage with Zoo on the floor, just trying to figure out how we wanted to match up and how we wanted to, what our coverage was going to be. And so, good game plan, but they move a lot, set flare screens, ball screens, and you got 5 guys on the floor that can shoot the basketball, puts a ton of pressure on your defense.
What's up, Coach? You kind of spoke about it as far as, fatigue possibly being a factor, but especially late there in the fourth, probably like from the 4-minute mark on. What do you think about the shot selection? Do you think that you got settled too much, or were you pleased with the looks you got?
I got to go back and look at it. I thought PG had some clean ones late in the fourth that, he usually makes. But like I said, we just didn't make them. And so we talked about attacking the paint, getting to the basket. We had 60 points in the paint, but we just didn't make our threes tonight. And so just got to go back and reassess how, the shots that we got from the three-point line. But, overall, like I said, that's a tough team. They've been playing well. The coach has done a great job of just, Coach Hardy's done a great job of just getting his team to believe they can win. And so they play the right way. They share the basketball. They don't care who's taking the shots. They know who they want to play through, but they still play the right way.
You mentioned that you didn't have Luke, but I think you also mentioned you didn't have Reggie to close the game as well. Did something happen to him?
Yeah, he banged knees, and so he couldn't really return. So that made it hard. And like I said, having played John 18 straight minutes when I don't think he's done it all year. And so I'm a little tough on him as well. But I thought John came in and gave us a great spark, pushing the basketball, getting to the paint, especially in transition.
Was it something that you think is going to linger, or just kind of?
I don't know yet.
Ty, how do you feel about how the rotations worked as far as getting Zoo to play more with John, despite what happened with Reggie, like even before that?
I don't remember. I got to go back and watch it. I really don't remember. But, like I said, Zoo's been really good and just dominant, and having, John playing with a big, I think is better, so he can get downhill and pick and rolls and make the passes that he normally makes.
Coach, talking a little bit with Reggie beforehand, he mentioned it was kind of, just ironic at some level that, you guys have this wealth of talent on the offensive end and guys who can go off any given night, but, I think you're last in the league at this point in points per game and offensive rating, that sort of thing. What do you just need, more of from guys outside of PG to kind of, step up while Kawhi is out? What can you guys kind of do to right the ship offensively?
I think just knowing how we want to play off PG, that's one thing. And then, just being aggressive in what we're trying to do and understand what we're trying to do. And so, I thought the last few games we've done a better job with that, of attacking the paint, getting to the basket. And our numbers have said that the last few games. But, tonight, having 60 points in the paint means we're attacking the basket, doing what we're supposed to do. And now the kick-out plays or making the right play once we get in there, I got to check that out once I watch film. But we're trending in the right direction offensively. And, 8 for 33, that's not going to get it done from the three-point line, so we got to make some shots as well.
And Coach, do you feel that kind of piggyback off what you said? Do you feel PG has to play great every night for you guys to have a chance to win?
I don't think so. I think we got to, other guys have to play better, but he doesn't play great every single night because we have a lot of guys that's capable. Once we get our rotations down and guys are in and out, so getting the flow and getting our rotations has been kind of tough. But we have guys that are capable of helping them out, and so that won't be a problem.
Ty, do you expect to have John tomorrow night?
No.
What did you see in John at the end of that third quarter when he was really attacking the basket, just like almost creating fast breaks himself?
We were able to get stops. We were able to get stops in that third quarter, hold him to 21 points in that third quarter. And so when he's on the floor and we get stops, he's going to get downhill and get to the basket and attack and make the right play. And that's what we was able to see in that third quarter.
Last one.
Coach, talk about as far you mentioned regarding the rest that you could have gotten them in that final quarter. Talk about as far as knowing that you have a back-to-back, what's going to be the challenge with that, especially with Cleveland? What are your thoughts on Cleveland as well?
Just a mental challenge, I think, just getting over, playing a back-to-back, playing 37, 38 minutes is just the mental part of it. JB's done a great job with that team, and they play the right way. They have two guys that they really play through with Donovan, and so adding him it makes a big difference for their team as far as how they attack. And you have another guy who can get to the basket, excellent three-point shooter, but he also can make plays for other guys. And so it adds another dynamic to their team. And then we know Garland, being an all-star and what he can do as well offensively. So they put you in some tough positions. They're long, they're big. On the front line, and so it's going to be challenging for us tomorrow, but we'll be up for the challenge tomorrow. Thank you.